Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Let's see who we got already, y'all. This is Get It Off Your Chest Tuesday talk. And got Lady Novoy in the building. Uh got Brandon Looney Tune in the building. What's going on with your room shaker? How you doing, room shaker? Got my boy Chris Wignall in the building. Tonight we're just gonna get it off our chest. Um, tonight y'all don't worry about that. Tonight is just a night where um I try to bring awareness to hold on y'all, I getting all these messages and notifications and all that good stuff. But tonight is just a night where I bring awareness to mental illness, and you know what I'm saying? Tonight I'm gonna try to go through some of the mental illness stages and stuff like that. If y'all can hear me real good, just put a thumbs up in the chat if y'all can hear me real good, cause I'm using another device. If I gotta switch to another device, I will. Just put a thumbs up in the chat if if I'm good. Just put a thumbs up in the chat if I'm good. Um So yeah, this right here is a show that I do to bring awareness to mental illness, people suffering from anxiety. Got Lil Wayne fan in the building, room shaker, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm just trying to bring awareness to different things because us as black people, man, you know what? We go through a lot that we don't even talk about. You know what I'm saying? We deal with a lot of mental things and we don't seek out help for it. We don't go to nobody to talk to about it. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of keep things to ourselves, then we just explode and we go off on people. A lot of us suffering from anxiety and clinical illness or depression or whatever. We suffering from a lot of stuff. But what I'm gonna do at this time, I'm gonna play something for y'all, and I don't own the copyrights to this music, but I'm gonna play something for y'all just to kind of like, you know what I'm saying, soften up the mood a little bit. Um, Let me play this for y'all right quick. Hold on, let me get everything straight. I gotta get it straight. I'm gonna play this song, and we gonna soften up the mood just a little bit. From all the stress, from all the not that. Y'all don't mind that. That ain't what I'm trying to play. But just to soften up the mood. Yes, yes, yes. Let's put that up there. Thank you, Lil Wayne fan. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. And I'm gonna put that up there right there so they won't flatten. But I'm gonna play this song just to soften up the mood, and then we're gonna get into the show or whatever. And I thank everybody for being here tonight. I appreciate y'all. Much love, y'all. The time of the night, it's time to stay up and find. It's alright. We'll take good care of the man to the bone. It's alright. We'll take good care of the man to the bone. It's alright. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. One by one, we're gonna stay with
can't be denied. Stand up, stand up, stand up. The highest mountain and find it low. We'll join together with hearts of gold. Now let's shoot of the world can see. There's to leave the place where man was born. So reconnected and torn don't you know? I'm your brother, don't you know? Oh, we'll be living in a world of peace, in a day when everyone is free. We'll bring the young and old for generations from your home. It's your brother, I'm your brother, don't you know? I'm your brother, I'm your brother, don't you know? Oh,
Man, hey, I had to play that right there, man, because man, love, we gotta love each other, y'all. I know there's a lot of hate out there, man, and people going through shit, man. We all going through a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to bring awareness to, the mental disorders and stuff like that, man, because we all suffer from something, whether if it's anxiety or depression, many other things. You know what I'm saying? Got my boy Daryl Long in the building. Shout out to him. Thank you, Lil Wayne fan, for that copyright disclaimer too. I appreciate that so much. I'm trying to think, did I make you a mod? I'm not sure. I thought I did. But I'm gonna I'm gonna go through some of these disorders with y'all. And it's an open panel. Anybody want to get on the panel, I will put the link in the chat. Let me do that for y'all right quick. Anyway, anybody that want to come up and just talk about, you know what I'm saying, if you know somebody that's suffering from it or that whatever, you've been through some stuff and just want to get it off your chest, it's cool. And we can talk about it. This is a safe space. Ain't nobody gonna judge anybody here. We not gonna we not gonna run off and tell your business to nobody. We don't do that over here. You know what I'm saying? It's a safe space for everybody. I'm on a different device right now, and it's acting up on me, man. It's all over the place. I'm trying to work with it, but I'm about to say the hell with it. Um, but yeah, man, we gonna get into this, man. Lil Wayne fan said this is a good topic to talk about. Yes, it is because when you go on a lot of different panels, if you go on a lot of different panels, ain't nobody really talking about this. Oh, and I understand this is YouTube and people want to, see any, what I'm saying, they want to see entertainment. Let's put it like that. They want to be entertained. They want to be listening to a whole lot of BS. And it's entertaining. It's cool. But sometimes we got to get down to some real stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about some real shit. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk about some of these mental disorders that's out there. And the first one on the list is clinical depression. You know what I'm saying? A clinical depression. It's a mental health disorder characterized by persistently depressed mood or loss of interest in activities, causing significant impairment in daily life. See, a lot of us probably suffer from that and don't even damn know it. You know what I'm saying? We probably suffer from clinical depression. And I'm gonna give you some of the symptoms of this clinical depression, right? The persistent feeling of sadness or loss of interest. Okay. And here goes some of the symptoms. You're changing your sleep, appetite, energy level, concentration, daily behavior, or your self-esteem. If you feeling any one of those symptoms, then yeah, you suffering from some kind of depression, right there, clinical depression. And you need to try to get some help. You need to try to talk to somebody that you can confide in that won't go out here and tell your business to the streets. You know what I'm saying? You need to talk to somebody that won't pass judgment on you. If you can't afford a therapist, go to a pastor or uh, a family member that you just trust. That you don't mind telling your problems to, instead of holding this stuff in, because once you hold that stuff in, anything can make you explode. Somebody say the wrong thing to you one day, you might do something that you might regret, and then that can end up putting you in jail or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So before we go that far, try to reach out to somebody, man. See, that's the problem with a lot of us black people. See, I don't know. I don't talk about white people like that too much. I try not to because I've never been white. But I'm gonna say this: I've been black all my life, and I've noticed family members around me that was suffering from all type of depression and different mental disorders, and they never went to a doctor. They never went nowhere. You know what I'm saying? They turned to alcohol or they turned to drugs, And the thing about it, you can smoke all the marijuana you want, you can drink all the liquor you want, you can do whatever kind of drug you feel like you want. But at the end of the day, when you get through drinking that alcohol, smoking that dope, and that high come down, your problem is still gonna be right there. It's not going nowhere. You still gotta face it. So it's best that you face your problem head on, you know what I'm saying, face to face, instead of running away from them. You see what I'm saying? And I used to be that way. Um, I used to run away from different things, or I used to try to block it out, or just keep it to myself and don't tell nobody this and don't tell nobody that. Now I did when I got older, I did find me a therapist. You know what I'm saying? I gotta start going back. I haven't been in a minute, but I did get me a therapist. And I'm not gonna lie. If you give it your all when you go to a therapist, I promise you it will help you out. I promise you it will. I promise you. You gotta trust the process though. You gotta go in there, you know what I'm saying, knowing that I'm gonna give it my all and I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm just gonna be truthful. You got to be honest with yourself that you are suffering from something. We got to get it together, man. Now let me tell you another one. Anxiety disorder. Now I know a lot of y'all, especially black people, we suffer from anxiety. I'm just gonna be honest. We do suffer from anxiety. Um, Anxiety is a mental health disorder characterized by feelings of worry, anxiety, or fear that are strong enough to interfere with one's daily activities. You might have panic attacks. Any of y'all have panic attacks? Uh, I never suffer from this. This is, but I know somebody, that suffers from. They have panic attacks and stuff like that, and that's a real big issue right there. You said Lil Wayne fan said facts. You can't use substance to cope with a mental issue. You definitely have to get help in order to overcome the issue. And you are absolutely correct. You absolutely correct. Who we got in the back? Who we got in the back here? No, I'm not gonna bring him up. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna rock out for a minute. Like I'm gonna let you stay in the back real quick. But Lil Wayne fan, you right. That's 100% right. And I know a lot of people that have turned to drugs, that have they turned to alcohol, they've turned to all different type of stuff. They turn to it. You said Lil Wayne fan said everyone should attend therapy at least once in their life. Yes, I agree. Everyone should at least try it out. But see, black people, and I'm just speaking on black people, they got too much damn pride. They got too much pride. They too prideful. They don't want to do that shit. They feel like it's a waste of time. I don't think it's a waste of time. I recommend it. But if you can't afford it, then I understand. Then go to a pastor or somebody like that. Someone you can confide in. Hey there, Queen Insanity, how you doing? Glad to have you here tonight. Um, you taking time out of your busy day. To everybody, they're taking time out of their busy day to be here with me tonight. Whether you in and out of the chat room. Just make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in, hit it on the way out. If you didn't hit the like button or whatever, I'm just talking about mental illness and mental disorders and stuff right now. So right now we on anxiety. So y'all, if you know somebody that's suffering from panic attacks and all that type of stuff, man, try to talk to them. You got to try to be there for them. You got to try to console them. You got to try to, you know what I'm saying? You just got to be there for them because you don't know what would trigger them to have them panic attacks and stuff like that. It's a obsessive compulsive disorder and post traumatic stress disorder. Okay, Um, they say on Google that is usually self-diagnosable. You can diagnose this yourself. You will know if you suffering from anxiety disorder. Uh, the symptoms include stress that's out of proportion to the impact of the event, inability to set aside or worry, and restlessness. So a lot of y'all might be suffering from that shit and don't even know that. You get what I'm saying? But it say y'all can self-diagnose yourself on that one. You probably don't even need to go to a doctor to know that you suffering from anxiety. It should be clear cut. Now I'm finna get on this one. And this one right here, I think all black people got this disorder, bipolar. I think everybody got bipolar disorder. I think we born with bipolar disorder, and that's just how I feel. In my opinion, I think that everybody suffer from bipolar disorder. Here, one minute you happy, and then minute you're mad, then you're sad. You going through every emotion that you can ever think of. But we're gonna see what it say about bipolar disorder. A disorder associated with episodes of mood swings. Y'all gotta excuse my phone. A disorder associated with episodes of mood swings ranging from depressive low to manic highs. Wow. Wow. I think everybody suffer from bipolar shit. Uh Lil Wayne fans saying they definitely have too much pride, and that's the sad part about our community. My son is autistic and he attends a therapy school. I pay a good grip for him to go to school, but I must say, uh they have definitely helped him. Okay, and you know what? And that's a good thing that you know what I'm saying, you put him in that school and you doing everything that you supposed to do as a mother, man. You supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? Once you see stuff going on with your kids, you gotta be able to help them. They looking for you for the help anyway. They looking for you for the help anyway. You get what I'm saying? So they can't go to the you know what I'm saying, they can't go to the doctor by themselves. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, I commend you on that. You know what I'm saying? That's a Lil Wayne. I thank you for sharing that too. I thank you for sharing that because man, black people just got too much pride, man. And black people gotta stop this stuff, man. We gotta do better, man. We gotta and then the thing about it too, we cause a lot of our problems anyway. You know what I'm saying? We cause a lot of our bipolar stuff to go on. You see what I'm saying? Cause we tend to keep all this shit balled in. All right, Brandon. I'm gonna let you up sooner or later. But let me just rock out for just a minute. Let me rock out just a minute, bro. See, it don't even say what the symptom. Well, hold on, let me see. Here goes some symptoms right here. I'm on Google, by the way, y'all. I'm googling it, so I didn't write these definitions. These definitions can be found, and you can find all these different disorders on Google. All you gotta do is do the research, Google the shit, and it's right there. You know what I'm saying? Black folk, we gotta start figuring this shit out because stuff can be triggering. You know what I'm saying? Like Lil Wayne fan said. She making sure her son is straight. You know what I'm saying? He autistic. She helping her son. You don't know what kids get traumatized. And a lot of the trauma start when you a kid anyway, because a lot of us come from dysfunctional homes. A lot of us come from broken homes, and some of us was abused, whether it was physical abuse, sexual abuse, mental abuse, whatever kind of abuse you suffer through in your childhood years, that stuff affects you in your grown adult life. And that's the part where I look at like, hey, you know, you gotta seek out help for that stuff. So let's go to the symptoms. Okay, we're gonna say it's a manic episode may include symptoms such as high energy, reduced need for sleep, and loss of touch with reality. Sound like a lot of black people. Depressive episode may include symptoms such as low energy, low motivation, and loss of interest in daily activities. Mood episodes last days to months at a time and may also be associated with suicide thoughts. So y'all gotta understand that when you suffering from anxiety, if y'all don't hear nothing I say, the last part of the definition, it said may also be associated with suicidal thoughts. You gotta think about that. That shit will make you wanna hurt yourself, take yourself out of here, delete yourself or whatever, hurt somebody else. You know, it's people right now, and uh how you doing, Colonix? Thank you for being here. Yeah, suicidal ideations. Yeah, I think I said it right. If I didn't, sorry, y'all. Uh, got Lady Novoa in the got Lady Novoa. I think I said it right. Novoa in the building. You know, she be everywhere in the YouTube streets. I think I made you a mud. But man, listen, there's a lot of people out here. Uh if you just look around what's going on in the world today, don't you see a lot of people? How you doing, Jade? Doing all right tonight? Um, thank you for being here. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate that. I know I started late. I was supposed to start at 8 o'clock, but man, I had stuff to do, and I got a life outside of YouTube, so you know how that go. But I thank y'all and I appreciate y'all for being here. But y'all gotta understand the world that we live in. People are suffering from anxiety real bad. They thinking about hurting themselves. They thinking about hurting everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But it's been times in my life because I like using myself as an example. Um, it's been times in my life where I felt like giving up. Okay, I felt like taking myself out of here, and by the grace of God, I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? When I was 16 years old, I put a gun to my head and I pulled the trigger, and just so happened the gun jammed up on me, and it didn't, you know what I'm saying, didn't go off. So I thank God for jamming that gun or whatever happened. The gun didn't go off. I'm still here. I'm talking to y'all right now, and it's 2022. I was 16 at the time when I did that because I was suffering from a lot of things. Colonique said, I lost my little brother to suicide in 2017. I'm a huge advocate for suicide prevention. Hey, I'm sorry about your brother. Sorry about your loss. Um, and I'm pray for you and your family and everything like that. But see, that's the thing. See, people suffering from stuff. People are suffering from things, and sometimes people don't even they don't go to their family members and talk to them about it. And we'll think that they okay because they walk around with a smile. They might walk around with a smile on their face. You never know what a person going through inside their head. You get what I'm saying? So while we out here talking about each other, hating on each other, doing all this different type of stuff to each other, we gotta understand that, man, we got people out here hurting. We got people out here hurting, man, and they're not talking about it because they don't have a safe space to talk about it. See what I'm saying? See, this show that I'm doing, this is something that I'm just starting with my Tuesday talk, get it off your chest. And it, like I said, it's just to bring awareness to some of these disorders that we go through. It's a safe space right here. I'm not gonna go back and use a clip of it and talk about nobody. I'm not doing all that. You know what I'm saying? But people go through things. People want to come up and talk about anything that they go through. You ain't got to get too personal. That you know what I'm saying. You ain't got to put your whole life on here or whatever like that. But if you suffering from something, you know what I'm saying. Salute to you, Mistress of Cares, and thank you for being here tonight. I sure appreciate that. I sure appreciate that. Um, and I'm gonna go to another So I'm gonna read some more of these disorders for y'all. I sure appreciate y'all for being here tonight. Y'all showing love, man, that's what it's about. Just showing love and we helping everybody. Okay. I'm finna get to a big one right here. And this one right here kind of happens in a lot of older people. I haven't really heard of younger people going through this, but this disorder right here is called dementia. I know y'all heard of it. Some of y'all might be aware of it. Um, my grandmother that passed last year, she suffered from dementia, and she had slight Alzheimer's and stuff like that, but she was suffering from dementia as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of common in a lot of older people. I never really heard about it in younger people. So it's a group of thinking and social symptom that interferes with daily functioning, not a specific disease. Dementia is a group of conditions characterized by impairment of at least two brain functions, such as memory loss and judgment. See what I'm saying? So that happened a lot to me, in my opinion. That happened a lot in older people. Maybe y'all had a grandmother, or grandfather, or somebody that actually went through, you know what I'm saying, dementia or something like that right there. You know what I'm saying? And you just gotta work with them people. You got to love them, and try to talk to them, and cause they, like I said, they suffering from something. It's a mental disorder. It say Colonic say it's bravery when you speak up. People will use it against you, but talk anyway. There are also suicide hotlines. Yeah, and that's facts. Um, and Colonix is telling the truth. They do have suicide hotlines. If you feel like you want to harm yourself or something like that, you can hit a hotline, and they'll talk to you. I don't really know the that part of it. I know they do have the hotlines, and that's a good suggestion. You know what I'm saying, to hit the hotline. You know what I'm saying, because people are taking themselves out more and more each day. And then you got to think about it. Look at what's going on with the world, right? The world is just it's fucked up for real. Let's just be honest. The world fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You go to the grocery store, you barely can buy your groceries. You see what I'm saying? You can't even hardly buy groceries no more. $100 don't even go that far no more with you. So you gotta think about a lot of people lost their job, still can't get a job. Some people have they gave up on life because they keep taking these L's. And people get tired of taking L's. We all take L's in our life, and it's life. We can't control certain things. You know what I'm saying? But man, we live in a world where at this point in time in 2022, things are really effed up right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even if you're making, let's just say you're making 60 to 65 thousand dollars a year, man, you still probably struggling a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I pray for the people that making below that, that making 30,000 a year or 20,000 a year. I really don't know what type of lifestyle you got, but as long as you live below your means, I'm pretty sure you'll make it. But I was I was talking to my stepmom Saturday, and where she stay at, right? They only got one grocery store, and the taxes and the price on the food is just so expensive. And she said that a pack of chicken was like $45 for a pack of chicken. I think it had like 12 pieces of chicken in it. $45. Who in their right mind finna pay $45 for a 12 pack of chicken? For a 12 pack of chicken, I won't pay no damn. I'll go find me a chicken before I go buy that shit out the store for $45. Um, Nicola said 988 suicide and crisis lifeline. So that's the they gave you the hotline right there. You can call that 988 suicide and crisis lifeline. Anybody that thinking about harming themselves, I'm tell you right now, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Yes, Cola Nix, yeah. $45 for a pack of chicken, 12 pack of chicken. That's exactly what she told me. And I said to myself, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of people probably offering themselves, or they're gonna be offering other people because they cannot afford. You can't afford that. You can't afford that. What you said, Jay? You said I would just find a chicken and butcher it myself. I said the same thing. I'll go find me a chicken. I'll start raising chickens. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably start raising me some cows and chickens, and I'll make my own meat. You know what I'm saying? I'm a country boy. I can do it. All right. So let's get to this other disorder. Now, this one right here, I noticed this disorder right here. Doctors always diagnose kids with this disorder right here. Attention deficit and hyperactivity disorder. A chronic condition including attention difficulty, hyperactivity, and impulsiveness. Wow. See, that's the one that a lot of kids uh what they call it ADHD. Yeah, ADHD. That's right. They diagnose kids with ADHD. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Now, sometimes that might be true, but sometimes they might just need an ass whip. I'm gonna just keep it real. I'm gonna keep it funky now. You know what I'm saying? We over here at raw and uncut. So sometimes your kid might not have ADHD. They might just need an ass whip. But we gonna stick to the topic. We gonna say they got ADHD. You know what I'm saying? They hyper and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it say right here on Google now. I'm on Google. ADHD often begins in childhood and can persist into adulthood. It may contribute to low self-esteem, troubled relationships, and difficulty at school or work. You get what I'm saying? So y'all keep getting in these relationships that doing all this stuff. You got low self-esteem. You gotta love yourself. Love yourself. I don't care who you with. I don't care what going on in your life. I don't care how loyal you is to people. You gotta love yourself first. You gotta love yourself. Um, it say I'm trying to look at the symptoms. It really don't give no symptoms on Google. It say requires a medical diagnosis. Symptoms include limited attention and hyperactivity. So it really ain't saying too much about the symptoms. Uh, let's see. It say right here. Okay, we got you. People may experience aggression, excitability, fidgeting, hyperactivity, impulsive. I don't even know how to say that word. Irritability, lack of restraint, or persistent repetition of words or actions. Wow, wow. It also says you can be absent-minded. Absent-minded. I know a lot of absent-minded motherfuckers. So they might be suffering from ADHD. People that get bored real easy. They have all these different mood swings, and they have learning disabilities. They got anxiety. They really got problem paying attention and shit like that. Short attention span. That ADHD. Got my boy Chris in the building. Chris said, "Let me be a parent. Let me be a parent. Put your kids in some activity. If he's hyperactive like that, put him in sports. You could put the girl to run track for everybody bring their kids to the doctor crazy. Yeah, I agree with that in a way. I feel like some parents some parents they gonna take their kid to the doctor for everything. I'm not gonna knock it. They just want we don't have a blueprint on how to be a parent. We never was taught how to be a parent. We just learn as we go, and somebody showed them something, and that person showed them, and they pass it down. So, I agree with you though, Chris. I agree with you. You do need to put your kids in some sports if they hyperactive like that. Cole Nick said, I was studying this, and it's found that red color dye is linked to hyperactivity. Wow, I never knew that. See, that's a fun fact right there, y'all. See, I appreciate y'all being here tonight because Y'all putting stuff in the chat that I don't even know about, man. You know what I'm saying? This stuff I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Uh, it's a chemical imbalance. Our diet is the main culprit for all health issues, in my opinion. Well, yeah, yeah, I could say that. I could say that. That might be true, cause I have listened to Dr. Sabi um on some of the things that he was saying, and a lot of the stuff that we eat, it does cause a lot of diseases, whether it can be physical harm to our body or it can mess up like brain cells and stuff like that. It's a lot that goes into that. Um Lil Wayne fan saying Cola Nicks, I have definitely heard that as well. I never heard that, Lil Wayne fan. This is my first time hearing that about the red dye, and everything like that. You and Jay said, what you said, Jay? Yeah, there's a lot of these chemicals that cause impairments in us. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. It's stuff that they put in our. I don't drink faucet water. I don't know if people out here drink faucet water, but they done put stuff in the water a long time ago. You see what I'm saying? They were putting fluoride and all that stuff in the water a long time ago, which was actually doing something to us then. Then they started manufacturing the meat and they even got fake lettuce and all that type of stuff out here. Everything that we eat right now, I think is from a lab, like GMOs and stuff like that. I don't even think we have real fruit because a lot of the fruit that we have now in the store don't even have seeds in it. If you look at some of the fruit that we got, it don't even have seeds in it. You know what I'm saying? You said food, being and man, how you? I don't even know how to say that word. Colonix and anesthesian. I've been really studying gut health. Yeah, yeah. I need to I need to lose my gut, and cause I be eating. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. The reason why McDonald's ain't going out of business is because you got people like me that shit that dollar burger or you go get you a double cheeseburger that shit like $2 versus you going to get a salad and that shit almost $10. Somebody gonna spend it $2. That's why McDonald's ain't never going out of business. But I understand we got to eat right though, and I need to do better myself. Lil Wayne fan said sometimes we just never know what is going with our body, so it's best to just get help. You can research all day, but if you don't get help, then you won't know. And that's a fact. That is a fact. You can't be no more right than that. I can sit here all day and Google what exercises do I need to do to lose my stomach. But hell, if I don't start doing some sit-ups, I'll never lose my stomach. If I don't start eating right, I won't never lose the weight. If I don't start walking, I won't never lose the weight. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta put forward the action to get a reaction. You know what I'm saying? Chris said if your kid is having problem reading and counting and he's hyper, that's different. It's about giving your kids something to do with all that energy. It could be playing the piano, guitar, draw, anything. That's a fact. Cause I actually I play drums, I play keyboard, I play piano, I sing, I do a lot of stuff. I got a lot of talent. I'm multi talented. I just ain't brought all that out yet. You get what I'm saying? But that's a fact. But I ain't never been diagnosed with ADHD neither. You know what I'm saying? Um, See what else you said right here, Chris. What you think they got in McDonald's burgers, in McDonald's, Burger King, and all these fast food places? That could be part of the problem too. Man, I heard that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Uh, I heard. Oh my god, I heard that they be putting all kind of stuff in them burger, like horse meat and you know, all type of stuff. I don't want to go that to that because allegedly, because I don't want them to flag my stuff talking about these different major companies and all that different type of stuff. But I heard a lot about these different fast food restaurants and what they put in there. Let me tell you something. I was watching a commercial, and it was probably like 2 years ago. That McDonald's commercial came on, and they said we're now serving 100% meat. Now I always thought they always had 100% meat. For some reason, the meat wasn't 100%. So I'm trying to figure out what was in that meat that made it not 100% meat. That was something to think about right there. And I seen that commercial on TV. I thought it was kind of strange that they did that, and they were right in our face, and ain't nobody even think about it. Said correct. I agree. That lettuce video took me out. Liquid lettuce. Yeah, you remember that video, Jade? You remember that video? Cause I remember it. They were making fake lettuce, and a lot of these vegans out here. Tell you something, y'all might be eating some stuff that ain't good for you neither. Just cause you vegan, don't mean you healthy. You could be eating stuff that I mean, all this stuff is, you know, GMOs to me. Um, oh, you said anesthesia. We specialize in skin. Oh my God, you wasn't far off. Fact. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, listen, it been a long day, and I'm trying to read these different words and all this stuff right here. You just gotta bear with me, y'all. Bear with me, and we gonna make it through the night. You know what I'm saying? Chris said when your kid is hyperactive, that means he has a special talent, but he just don't know what it is yet, and it's not going to and is not going to see the doctor. That hey, facts. I agree with that. I can't I can't argue with that. Lil Wayne fan said, Jade, liquid lettuce. Wow, you ain't never seen that? It's a video. It might be still on YouTube. I think it was a Chinese man or somebody, Chinese man or Chinese woman. They was actually making fake lettuce. Yeah, they were making fake lettuce. And everything like that. So you know how they go. I'm gonna have to Lil Wayne fan. I'm gonna have to copy this right here or something and put this on one of my banners or something like that because I need this on my channel because I don't want them delete none of my videos or nothing like that because of copyright stuff. Because I be wanting to say what I want to say. You know what I'm saying? I just can't. I can't. I feel like I'm not being real and being honest when I had to monitor certain things. So I'm gonna have to copy that. I'm gonna have to copy that. Colin Nick said, if you ain't growing it, we don't know where it's coming from. That's facts. Now let me tell y'all something. I forgot. I don't know if it happened this year or last year. I'm gonna tell y'all something. They had started. They had told all the farmers and all the different people that grow crops and stuff like that. They told them to kill all they crops. They told them to kill all their crops. I don't know what I forgot where it happened at. I had to research it and I'll bring that information next time. But I read it somewhere where they actually made all these farmers and stuff burn up their crops and kill their crops and stuff like that. Because you know why? It's part of the agenda. I ain't finna go off topic. We still talking about mental disorder, but it's part of an agenda. That's for another video, another time. We'll talk about that another time. We'll get deep off into that, cause that's a deep rabbit hole. It's a Chris said the first McDonald's opened in 1955. Think it was to do think it was to do. You think they're serving the same meat from 1955? No, they not. There had to be some change along the way, and what they put in that food stay woke. Hey, yeah, y'all need to stay woke on that one because they killing our kids, they killing us, they trying to wipe us out of here, y'all. Yeah, I do need to pin that to my channel. Real talk. I need to figure out how to work this stuff, Lil Wayne fan. I promise I'm still new. I'm still trying to figure stuff out, but I do need to pin that though because I don't want to get copyright strike. Nick said there are ingredients that the U.S. put in food that are considered poison on other countries. Yes, other countries ban certain things in their country, but America allows everything in our country. It ain't hardly nothing banned in America. We they put everything in there. The chemtrails is flying all above our head. They putting all kind of fake stuff uh out here in the market because they trying to mass produce so much stuff. So in order to mass produce, you're gonna have to grow it yourself in a lab or something like that. So they trying to throw me off track. But I appreciate y'all being here. I really do. Y'all trying to throw me off, ain't it? But that's how they go on this show. This how we do, man. Y'all interacting with me. I'm interacting with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. Uh, all right. We got another big one right here. Schizophrenia. Now, I don't know nobody in my family or anybody close to me that suffer from schizophrenia, but they say schizophrenia is a disorder that affects a person's ability to think, feel, and behave clearly. So let's take a deep dive in this. Let's look at some of the symptoms of schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is characterized by thoughts or express or experiences that seem out of touch with reality. Is organized speech or behavior and decreased participation in daily activity. Difficulty with concentration and memory may also be present. Now I'm not real familiar with the schizophrenia stuff. But I'm gonna look at what causes schizophrenia. The exact causes of schizophrenia are unknown, so they don't even know what causes it. Researchers it suggests a combination of physical, genetic, physiological, and psychological and environmental factors can make a person more likely to develop the condition. Some people may be prone to schizophrenia, and a stressful or emotional life event might trigger a psychotic episode. So, listen, I said earlier that sometimes when we growing up, we go through childhood trauma. A lot of us may have experienced abuse, uh, and as a kid, you scared stuff like that. Somebody probably did something. They beat you or they sexually did things to you as a kid, and you were scared to tell somebody, and you know stuff just was happening. As a kid, if you went through that, I'm praying for you, and I hope that you can find help for that, and I hope that you're seeking help if you went through that. But it's saying that schizophrenia can be caused from childhood stuff, like childhood trauma and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne fan said the chicken nowadays be big as arm in the store. Yeah, yeah. The chicken look like baby arms. Yeah, you right. Lil Wayne fan said, I'm so glad my son don't like McDonald's. Wow, that probably like the first kid that don't like McDonald's. Um, no, I do not. I do not have a IG. Only thing I got, let me tell y'all something. The only thing I got is Facebook. I do not have an IG. I don't know. I'm not. All I got is Facebook. I don't have a TikTok. I don't have none of the other stuff. But yeah. Um, but I do need help though on how to pin this stuff and it. Chris Chris said my kid do not like me a lot because they wasn't eating no fast food in my house. Only thing I allowed them to eat was pizza. Hey, you the parent, you made the decisions, and listen, man, you got to do what's best for your kid. They don't know no better. I'm gonna just put it like that. They don't know no better. Um, Now I ain't gonna lie. I eat McDonald's from time to time. I eat Burger King from time to time. You know, my daughter eat McDonald's, but she like Chick-fil-A. She like Chick-fil-A more than she like anything. But she like pizza too. She love pizza. But yeah, we eat it from time to time. I really do. I don't be want to sometimes because I get tired of burgers and I get tired of that stuff. But sometimes it just on the go. Okay. We're gonna get down to OCD. Y'all know what OCD is? Obsessive compulsive disorder. This is another disorder that I think that a lot of black people got right here. I think a lot of black people got OCD and they suffer from that. OCD is excessive thoughts, obsessions that lead to repetitive behaviors or compulsions. Wow. Mm. I think a lot of us is suffering from OCD. Okay, let's see what some of the what are some of the side effects of OCD? Long-term effects of untreated OCD are related to co-occurring disorders, genetic influences, stress, and symptom severity, and may include the following: inability to attend work, school, or social activities, poor interpersonal relationship, or social isolation. Wow, those are some of the side effects, y'all. Let me give you some of the symptoms of OCD. OCD often centers on themes such as a fear of germs or the need to arrange objects in a specific manner. That sounds like a lot of women that I know. I think my grandma suffered from OCD because if you didn't put that shit the right way, you gonna have a problem in her house. So she listen, her house had to be spotless. I'm talking about she would take clean dishes out of the cabinet and take them down, put them in the sink until you rewash the damn thing. They be clean, spotless, shining, everything. She still wants you to rewash. She had OCD bad. I think that was her damn problem, you know. But I love grandmama to death. I love Chris said, y'all got to understand why chicken wings are so expensive now. And if black people stay woke, it's the only part of the chicken that we truly eat. That's why it's expensive. And I truly believe that because a lot of people don't want them drums. They want them doggone wings. They want them pretty wings. Them pretty wings. That's what they want. So, you know, I understand because I eat the hell out some wings, man. I will eat but I love the whole chicken. Chris said, I believe everybody have OCD in them, but some people have it worse than others. Facts. Why? Hey, Chris, I believe that too, man. I believe all of us got OCD, man. I'm just gonna be honest. Jay said, Wayne Dang Doodles. Shout out to Jade being here tonight. Salute to everybody being here tonight, man. But I do think everybody suffer from OCD in some type of way because we all just have our ways of doing things. You know what I'm saying? Um, okay, we going down to the next one, which is autism. Autism. I think Lil Wayne fan said, she shared that her son is being, treated for autism and everything like that. Um, so um it's a serious developmental disorder that impairs the ability to communicate and interact. And shout out to Lil Wayne fan. I appreciate you sharing that information. You know what I'm saying? About your son and everything like that, and how you treating him with therapy and everything. That's a I commend you for that. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't have to share that information, and that's what we hear about today. We here to just get it off our chest. We just bringing awareness to these certain disorders and stuff like this. People are dealing with things. People go through things every day. You see what I'm saying? And they get on YouTube, and I understand the entertainment aspect of YouTube, but we need more people to speak out about stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? We need more people to bring awareness to stuff just like this. What I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? I get tired of talking about whooping somebody's ass or uh having sex and all that type. I get tired of talking about that. Now it's fun for a minute, but after a while, I tend to get bored with that, and I be like, "Look, man, I want to talk about some real shit, and let's talk about real shit." I'm not knocking the other side of the spectrum. I'm not knocking it because every now and then you need a little of that to come into the mix. You know what I'm saying? To spice things up. But we need to bring more awareness to a different thing that going on. Cause people are deleting themselves, they deleting their kids, they deleting, they deleting their husbands, they deleting their wives, their girlfriend, their boyfriends. People are their minds are gone. Their minds have been corrupted. They have been affected as children. They went through childhood trauma. They went through trauma as they got older. They feel like don't nobody love them, don't nobody care about them. That was the reason why I played that song Caravan of Love, because I feel like the world we live in today, um, there's no more love in the world. People can be your friend one minute, then the next minute they flip on you. That ain't love. You know I mean, it's crazy how people don't love each other no more, man. When I was growing up, when we were kids back in the 90s, if I did something over a neighbor house, if I was over my friend house, my friend mama could whoop my ass. And then when I get home, I'm gonna get another whooping by my people, because get what? We were raised by a community as well. You know what I'm saying? Uh what Chris say right here. He said, "You know, I know all about music, Raw. Pretty Wings is a song by everybody. You, hey, fact. You already know. You already know. Shout out to Lil Wayne fan for the Blue Hearts. Hey, I appreciate you for sharing it about what's in your life. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. Colo Nick say, okay, have you seen the studies linking Tylenol while pregnant? I had to look that up too. There's a lot of things I don't know, y'all, because man, sometimes I don't even have time to research this stuff. But you know what? I'm gonna start doing more lives and bringing stuff like this to the forefront, stuff that we need to be addressing and talking about. You know what I'm saying? How to protect our kids and protect ourselves, and we need to start doing this real fast, because I'm telling y'all, this what's going on now is gonna get worse. What we see going on in the world right now is gonna get worse. You see what they done did? They brought out the C-19. See what I'm saying? They brought that out. They brought out all these different variants. They giving us fake food. They putting chemtrails all in the sky. Um, what else they did? They bringing a little monkey out with not the chicken pox, but monkey pox. They got that out. What else they gonna do to us? You know what I'm saying? Um, Jay said, yeah, that stuff get old. I know, Jay. That stuff get old. You get tired of going back and forth arguing with people and talking about women ain't shit, men ain't shit. You get tired of talking about that type of shit. I be want to talk about some real shit. They're gonna stimulate my mind. They're gonna make me think. That'll make me go out here and do some research. You know what I'm saying? Cause I might get some information from somebody that I might not know. Then I can go back and research that information. Like, you know what? I never knew that. Now I know that it's all about gaining knowledge, knowing better to do better. See what I'm saying? Uh, Colin Nick said, yes, that's how we do it in the South. So you in the South. I'm in the South myself. We country down here. I also say leave people alone because you don't know what people are going through. Yes, facts. Facts. We don't know which one of these disorders uh, these people going through. So y'all might want to just play it safe. I understand. But sometimes I'm gonna put it like this: you don't have to respond. Everything don't require a response. Sometimes you just let shit go and just say, okay, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you can respond to the wrong person and they might not be so nice. You know what I'm saying? So that's a fact what Colonise is saying. Jay said, me too. This the kind of stuff I like to talk about. Few discussion on here. Well, I'm one of the few. I like talking about stuff like this. Sometimes I talk about politics. I like to talk about world events sometimes. I talk about everything. I got my own lane. I talk about everything. Um, yeah, I got my own lane. I don't try to ride the wave of everybody else. I just do me. And I think that what makes me so unique and make me different than a lot of other people, because I'm transparent as hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you know the truth because I don't see no sense in lying about it. Anything that I've done in my past or whatever, ain't no sense in lying about it. It made me who I am today, and I just be me. Now, a lot of people get on here, they cap, they lie, they want to be Batman and Superman, they want to be Aquaman, they want to be all these different people, and they swear they got millions of dollars when they really probably don't. They want to be who they want to be online, but in real life, they miserable. They suffering from one of these mental disorders, and they don't even know it. They should be here right now tonight watching this live, trying to get some information and seeing do they need to get some help. Um, Chris said the hospital is a research center. Once you go into the hospital and they give you pills, it's a wrap. You're going to end up going back again and again and again for more research. They woke black people. That's facts. Cause you know what though, Chris? Let me say this. Everybody gotta make money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta make money. The doctor gotta make money. The pharmaceutical company gotta make money. They don't want to cure you. They just want to contain whatever the problem is that going on with you. You know what I'm saying? They want to contain whatever it is. They don't want to cure you because if they cure you, they lose money. You know what I'm saying? Just like with people with cancer, right? They just take a person with cancer. That chemo don't cure you. Chemotherapy do not cure your cancer. It does not. Only thing you're doing is making your body weaker, sicker, breaking all your cells down, all your blood cells and all that stuff. It ain't doing them but killing you for real. Some people make it, some people don't. They lose their hair, they all these different things, they lose weight, all type of stuff happens when you get cancer. But it they get paid for putting you on chemotherapy. They Doctors get paid a lot of money for putting you in chemo. It's all about making money. Everything this world is based on is money. And the love of money is the root of all evil. So you gotta understand what we stand in. America is that place. It's an evil place because they love money. They love money, they love power, they love control. So they want to keep the people under control. So they do all this different stuff to dumb us down. They feed us all this stuff that keep us out of shape and keep us mentally messed up out here, man. We can't even think straight. You know what I'm saying? Because we our diet is messed up. But I'm going off topic. I ain't trying to go off topic, y'all. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get carried away. Um, Jay said put a band-aid on. Said put a band-aid on it. Oh my God. Chris said the hospital makes more money than the court system. The court system is probably second. Who helps the court system? The police. In order to make money, you have to have tickets. Facts. That's straight facts though. But everybody gonna make money some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, they all linked in some kind of way. From the court system all the way back to the food industry, all the way down to, what I'm saying, the pharmaceutical industry. Everybody tied into it together some kind of way where they all gonna make money. The prison system, all that stuff tied in there together. Cause it's like a circle of life. You know what I'm saying? It gotta work that way to keep money going around and make, you know what I'm saying? So it gotta work like that. I can't tie it in right now because I had to do that on another day when I got all the information. I can tie it in for y'all, and I had to go live with it, and then we can talk about it. But yeah, I can't do that tonight. That we'll be going too deep. Um, Chris said for every high blood pressure, there's a vegetable to cure it for diabetes. As my mother would say, sweet diabetes, exercise, and diabetes is not all about sweets. Your body is your temple, not the church. Fact. That's facts. Chris giving y'all that knowledge tonight. He giving y'all that. that knowledge tonight. So we were talking about autism. I'm getting back on topic. Y'all trying to throw me off topic, but I appreciate y'all interacting with me and being here tonight. I really do. It says some of the symptoms are difficulty with communication, difficulty with social interactions, obsessive interest, and repetitive behavior. So there are some of the symptoms of autism. I think we got one more. I think we got one more disorder, and everybody know about this. If you had somebody that been in the military, family member that been over there in Iraq or whatever, they gonna tell you that they got post traumatic stress disorder. They got PTSD. A lot of our guys from the military suffer from PTSD. I think a lot of people that been around violence, gun violence, physical violence, whatever, suffer from PTSD. And let's see what the definition say. A disorder in which a person has difficulty recovering after experiencing or witnessing a terrifying event. So think about that. You gotta think about that. It's a lot of I associate that more with military guys. But if you lived in a neighborhood where people was see like Cola Nix, like Cola Nix just said, I thank you for sharing that, Cola. Said I suffer from PTSD. See, military. See, I got uncles. I got uncles that suffer from PTSD. I got a father-in-law suffer from PTSD. I know a lot of people that was in the military that suffer from PTSD because in the military you see so much stuff, especially if you done seen people get blown up, shot, stuff like that. You're gonna suffer from PTSD. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you never been to the military and let's just say you stayed in a neighborhood, a rough neighborhood where you seen a lot of people getting deleted or whatever like that. Yes, you're gonna suffer from PTSD. There's nowhere around that because you lived in an environment where it was a whole lot of trauma and traumatic stuff going on. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I mean, you got to seek help for that too, though. Um, You said, Chris said, look at what you just said, Rob, and think about the kids in Chicago, Louisiana, Detroit, and our inner city. These kids have, yeah, you're right. And that's fact. And that's what I'm talking about, Chris. I'm saying the same thing, what you saying, because a lot of kids, let's just take Chicago, man, them kids, you know, man, they see a lot of stuff go on, a lot of violence, man. A lot of they done lost a lot of their friends and loved ones, and it caused them to go through PTSD, man. But they don't. The only way they cope with it is they use drugs and they smoke a lot of weed or they drink a lot or they pop pills and they try to keep themselves high. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't the right way to work with PTSD. Colonic said mine was death, 2013, 20 years retired. It's something that you will never get. It changed you. I'm blessed to have two. PTSD can be linked to so much, even SA, accidents, and environment. Then you said suppression. And I thank you for sharing that too, Cola. A lot of people won't get on here on the internet and express themselves and talk about what they suffer from or whatever like that. Um, and I'm gonna just be honest. I don't suffer. No, I don't suffer. I don't think I suffer from PTSD, but I do suffer from some type of form of depression because I knew I was suffering from depression after I lost my sister. I lost my sister. I lost my niece. I lost my grandmother. I lost a close friend, and I lost a nephew, all in 2021. And man, when I lost my sister, and my niece, they both died at the same time. Correct. That was the most traumatic thing that happened in my life. To lose somebody that grew up with me, that I helped raise, that I helped take care of. My ace boom coon, like they were my ride or die, they were my nigga. So it was like when I lost her and I lost my niece, it really took a toll on me. And I'm gonna be honest, I ain't been right since. But I try to deal with things, I try to cope with things, but I don't think I'll ever be able to move on from that. But I know that I do suffer from some kind of depression. But I do thank you, Cole Nix, for sharing that information with us. And I thank you for your service. Being in the military and everything like that. I really do. Um, so we're gonna talk about post traumatic PTSD, post traumatic stress disorder. What are some of the side effects of that? Is inability to develop or maintain positive, healthy, and interpersonal relationships, inability to trust others, chronic feelings of fear, worry, and anxiety, low self esteem, social isolation, self harm, suicidal thoughts, and behaviors. And that's true. I'm reading this off of Google as well, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. So it ain't, anybody can go on Google, read about these mental illnesses and stuff, and they'll tell you the definition. They'll tell you all different types of PTSD. Cause it's different types of you got five. I think they said you got five types of PTSD. You got normal stress response. You got acute stress disorder, uncomplicated PTSD, complex PTSD, comorbid PTSD, or something like that. It's like five of them. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, in totality, we all suffer from something because we all been through something. All I'm asking everybody is seek help. Seek help, man. You ain't got to go to a therapist. Go to your pastor or preacher, or go to somebody, family member, somebody that can help you work through this stuff. Someone that gonna show you love, that ain't gonna flip on you and stuff like that. Go to somebody like that. Try not to be around so much drama. If you know you suffering from one of these disorders, distance yourself away from negativity. Stop being around negativity because negativity can trigger that stuff. You get what I'm saying? Don't put yourself in certain situations knowing that you might have a problem, a mental problem. So what I did was I just broke down seven, I think it's like seven of them that I just did. It was clinical depression, anxiety disorder, bipolar disorder. That's three. Dementia four. ADHD is five. Schizophrenia is six. OCD is seven. Autism eight. PTSD is nine. So I went through like nine of them, but there's more disorders out there. But I just went through those because those are some of the ones that we are um familiar with. Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you, Cola. Thank you for that. I don't wish that pain on nobody. I'm still dealing with a lot of it today. Um, and I got my way of working through it. I kind of just zone out. Sometimes I get to myself. Sometimes I just like to be alone, be left alone, and just let it be just me and my thoughts a lot of time. And like I said, I do have a therapist that I do need to start going back to because I haven't been in like a month and a half. So I need to go back. But I appreciate that. Um, Cola Nick said, Strangers believe it or not is easiest to talk to because they don't judge. Facts. Sometimes people outside of your family will be the bad people to talk to because your family gonna dismiss a lot of that shit you say to them anyway. Because they gonna be like, "Oh, you just talking. Ain't nothing wrong with you." Go sit your ass down. You know, they gonna dismiss you. They not gonna really just nah. Um, and then like Colin Nick said, a support group. You can get into a support group. So yeah, it's different things you can do to work with a lot of these disorders. You know what I'm saying? Especially PTSD. I'm pretty sure they got a lot of programs for military vets to go to and stuff like that. So I just say, man, in totality, man, if you know you suffering from any one of these mental disorders, please, please seek help. Don't don't give up on yourself. Love yourself. Don't never think that you're not enough, that you're not loved, or it just life is just too much for you to handle. I get it because I've been there. I mean, like I said, when I was 16 years old, I tried to take my life. It didn't happen. Even recently, a few days ago, I thought about giving up. But I had to find somebody to talk to. I had to have somebody in my corner that I could talk to. We need to let it out. Let these emotions out. Let that stuff go. Stop bottling in this stuff. Stop putting yourself in around negativity, around negative people that don't mean you no good. Put yourself around some people that gonna uplift you, that gonna love you, ain't gonna judge you, ain't gonna talk about you, ain't gonna stab you in the back. Get you some people that's loyal to you. And this is and Kolonik said, I may not know any of you, but I'm here. I'm trying to assist. Many blessings. You are not alone. Appreciate that, Kolonik. Make sure you continue to come to my channel because this is the type of stuff that I talk about over here. I don't have that drama stuff going on my channel, which I understand entertainment. I like it too sometimes because I'm a little nosy. I be want to see what's going on, what's the word on the street. You know what I'm saying? But I like having these conversations. I like having these conversations. Um, so what I'm gonna do at this time, this is what I'm gonna do. And I know it might be late for some people, but I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. Anybody want to come up and talk about talk about any of these disorders or something like that? If you want to talk about it, you can. I'm gonna leave it pinned in the chat for y'all. Um, I'm gonna leave the link pinned in the chat. I'm gonna leave it open. I'm gonna leave the panel open for about the next 5-10 minutes. Matter of fact, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do for y'all. What that message is? What that message is that Lil Wayne fan put up there for me because I'm gonna just play some music. I'm gonna play some music, and when that song is over with, if ain't nobody hit that panel, we gonna ride this thing on now. We're gonna get up out of here, y'all. But I would like for somebody to come up if they want to talk about something. But if you don't want to talk about nothing, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I just want y'all to understand, man. Love yourself, man. Ain't nobody gonna love you like you. Please, y'all, love yourself. You know, I just want y'all to just love yourself, man. Because I know how it is to feel like the black sheep of the family. I know how it feel to feel out of place or feel like don't nobody want you. All that different type of stuff. I've been through a lot of shit myself in my lifetime. You know what I'm saying? I've been through it. I've been through it, and it's hard. I've been through my trauma as a child. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. Some of the stuff I've been through as a child, man, I don't wish that on nobody. I don't, man, because don't no child need to go through that. You know what I'm saying? And y'all gotta understand. Y'all gotta watch what y'all do in front of y'all kids, man. Kids ain't supposed to be exposed to everything. Stop exposing y'all kids to this toxic stuff. Stop exposing y'all kids to this toxic stuff. Yes, I do. I'll put it in the chat. I'll put it in the chat, Cole. Um, Stop exposing y'all kids to toxic behavior. That's what's wrong with us now. We just allow our kids to see everything that go on. Y'all don't have no regard for kids. See, I get it. There used to be a time when Medill, Big Mama, whoever you call it, I used to call my grandmama Medill, my great grandma Medill. When grown folk were talking, you couldn't be in the room with them. That was then. But now, the kid know more of the conversation than the grown person do. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be careful what we expose our kids to because you said I would, see. So I will definitely be open another time to speak. Hey, whenever you ready. I know a lot of people don't be coming up on these panels and stuff like that. But I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna just play a little R&B real quick. I'm gonna play an R&B song. I was gonna try to stay on here till 11, but man, I'm gonna just play a little R&B for y'all real quick. And we gonna vibe for a little bit, man. We just gonna vibe for a little bit. If y'all don't mind, can we just vibe out? Cause this is what we gonna do Friday night. So I hope y'all got y'all songs ready. Cause Friday night we play. I'm playing all the songs you want me to play. We're gonna start at 8 o'clock, and we're gonna work all way up to 11:30 that night, and we just gonna rock out. So I'm gonna play this song, and we're gonna vibe for a little bit. Shout out to my boy Chris who put me on this song right here. Shout out to him.
It's one hell of a party, but I don't see nobody here with me and you. Looking good from your head to your toe, baby. So many different things I wanna do. I'm telling you, you're so sexy, baby, to me. Girl, you're blessed like you got the flu. I said, girl, let's have some fun. Ain't gotta be home till about 1. She say, hell no, ain't no here right. She said you better do it right, but don't do it at all. Move over for a man like me and go all night long. She said you better lick it right, but don't lick it at all. If you can't leave her satisfied, then just leave her at home. She like it when I stroke it right. Have her walking all wrong. She get the holly when I hit that spot. Have her singing my song. She say I get one man, but she can't leave me alone. She don't mind unless I go too far. No, I gotta bring it back home. And baby, if he ain't hitting it right, ooh, you got every right to tell him hell no, ain't no hit right. She said you better do it right, but don't do it at all.
Hey Jade, I hope you get ready for Friday.
We go all night long. She said you better lick it right, but don't lick it at all. If you can't leave her satisfied, then just leave her at home.
make sure y'all get ready for Friday. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all song ready. I appreciate everybody for being here tonight. I'm gonna take y'all out with this song right here.
Oh, yeah.
I wish everybody the best, much success, less stress. I love each and every one of y'all. Much love to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. If y'all want to listen to this song, you can stick around. Appreciate y'all.
That's what I call a good thing. I got me a good thing too. See, I don't want to look. I used to hang out every night, running around in the clubs. Yeah, I thought I had everything. I thought I never needed love. That's when God sent an angel straight down from up above. She came and swept me off my feet, showed me the meaning of true love. Now I'm free, every ex. Why I don't hang like I used to? Some people laugh because of me, like oh man, and carnival. But I found me a good thing, and I don't care what they say. Oh no, tell them when I get time I might come through, but I can't come through today. Can't stay too long, stay too long. I gotta keep moving, I gotta keep moving. My girl, she waits, my girl, she waits. I don't wanna be foolish, some kind of thing going on, and I ain't trying to lose it. Can't stay too long, can't stay too long. I gotta keep moving, I gotta keep moving. My girl, she has time. I know that she waiting on me with a big smile on her face. Yeah. Looking real good, smelling real nice. She know I'm out on the road, doing my music thing. She know the temptation, she know I'm only just a man, I'm only just a man. Maybe I try to make the right decision. I try. So women happy all attention. Oh yeah. And you will be surprised what some people make when they really want your attention. Well, I found me a good thing, won't let that get in my way. Girl, when I get time, I might come through, but I can't come through today. Can't wait too long, can't wait too long. I gotta.
What up, man?
Raw, what's up, man?
Man, you got it, bro. What's going on with you, bro? You done hit the panel
Oh
for me.
man.
You don't hit that
Hey,
panel.
for me to hit the panel, man, you know I got something on my mind.
Oh,
Hey,
hey, get it off your chest, then.
I was checking out your show, man, and the topic hit home, man. A few years ago, man, we had the guy in the neighborhood, right?
Yeah,
And the guy was bipolar, schizophrenic, and he grew up in the same neighborhood that we from. Same neighborhood. He grew up there.
yeah,
And man, guy with bipolar, I think he had got laced, moved upstate New York, got laced, and moved back down south, moved back here with us.
yeah.
And man, the guy tried to kill himself on three different occasions, which one he was successful. But, he had problems, man. The guy, the first time he tried to kill himself, he wrecked his car.
Right.
You know, he was just begging for help, man. Second time he tried to hang himself, but the rope broke. And these are all
Mhm.
things he telling us, leading up to the final time that he tried. The
Yeah,
final time he tried, he hung himself. And man, I could just remember hearing that grandma scream, man. She found him hanging in the storage room, you know. And man, all I can say, man, the people out there that suffer from depression, whether it's PTSD, bipolar, or whatever, if you're suffering, just get you some help. Like Ross said, find somebody you can talk to. It could be a family, friend, neighbor, whoever. Just try to don't give up on yourself. You know.
yeah. You right. And you know what, man? Because, like I said, man, we don't know. We on the outside looking in, and we don't know what people suffering from, bro. That's why we can't be so quick to talk about people or try to, you know what I'm saying, do stuff to people out of the way. You know what I'm saying? We should always give people respect, man. You know what I'm saying? Because man, it just man, you just never know what they going through. That's all I'm saying, bro. Because man, we all like my problem might not be worse than yours. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own shit they gotta carry. You know what I'm saying? And man, I tell everybody, it's not worth it, man, to take yourself out of here. Cause it's people that love you regardless. You got somebody that love you. They might not be around you at the moment, but it's someone that love you. That's why you gotta surround yourself with people that love you and that you can trust, that you can confide in. Because man, it rough out here. It's rough. Uh, but I do appreciate you coming on that panel tonight, man. I ain't think nobody was gonna come on the panel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know I'm always in the back checking you out, man. So, hey, today was a good show, man. Keep it going, man. Very good topic.
Hey man, hey, I'm doing the best I can, man. I'm just trying to bring stuff to the light that need to be talked about. Cause ain't nobody else gonna be talking about this stuff like that, man. Is there very few people on YouTube that talk about this type of stuff, and I'm one of the very few of 'em. Cola Nick said that's how my brother passed, and my dad doing him hanging in the shed. I'm sorry to hear that about your brother, Cola Nick. Sorry about that. And we, you know, what I'm saying we praying for you. My condolences to that. And it just, you know, man, like I tell anybody, when I was 16 years old, I put a gun in my head and I tried to end my life, but just so happened the gun jammed up. It didn't go off. You know what I'm saying? And I was saved that night. You know what I'm saying? By the grace of God or whatever you want to call it, higher power, most high, whatever. I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? And it be a lot of times I be feeling like I just need to give up because I go through so much stuff. I take a lot of L's, but like my uncle told me today, are you gonna look at them L's as losses or lessons? And you gotta look at the stuff you go through in life as lessons. And if you suffering from one of these different disorders that I talked about tonight, please go seek help, y'all. I think Cola Nix had told y'all about suicide hotlines and everything in the chat. Y'all gotta get some help. Please go get help, man. Don't don't sit here and self destruct and hurt yourself. And you know what, Cola, you might be right. That might be my purpose. My purpose might be to share and help others. That might be my purpose of why I'm here on this YouTube app. I don't know. But I am gonna try to put the information out there, and I'm trying and maybe maybe my Tuesday show might stop a person from harming themselves. They might come on my show and say, you know what, I talked to Raw and Uncut, man. I ain't gonna even hurt myself. I want to thank Mastermind again for coming, man. I appreciate you, bro. Man, hey, man, you been supporting, man. You been supporting me ever since I started my channel, bro. And he a loyal dude, man. I really rock with him. Like we basically grew up together. So yeah, I rock with him, man. I appreciate him, man. Hold on, who we got in the back? Who we got in the back? Oh, got my boy back up here. Uh, yeah, you
My
there, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My bad, man. I hit the wrong button. But yeah, man. Like I was saying, the guy, man, he was suffering bad, man. Hearing voices, just man, a bunch of different stuff, man. And at the time, me being younger, I wasn't in a position where I could help somebody. You know what I'm saying? I was
Right.
young, trying to figure things out myself, but you know, me looking back, hindsight 2020, man, I wish I was uh, a better person to him back then. You know what I'm saying? To say, hey,
Right.
brother, I see what you're going through, man, and it ain't worth losing your life, man. Because I mean, he did that, and his family had to figure it out. That he didn't have no insurance. He left you know, a debt on them. They had to figure it out, man. And
Yeah.
by him going out like that, they end up getting cremated, coming up with some money to do that. So, in the end, man, it ain't worth it, man.
Yeah, you right, man. That's what I tell everybody, man. It ain't worth it, man. It's just, man, like a lot of the disorders that I read tonight, that I broke down tonight, a lot of those disorders are self-diagnosable. That means you can diagnose yourself with it. That means you should be able to tell that it's something changing within you. And once you start noticing a change, just like I started noticing that I was suffering from depression. When I started noticing that about myself, I said, "Man, I'm spiraling." You know what I'm saying? I'm spiraling right now. I need to seek out help because I'm gonna end up doing something that I never be able to shake back from. So, that's what I did. I found me a therapist. You know what I'm saying? Everything like that, and it actually started working for me. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't afford to the people watching, if you can't afford a therapist, man, just go to your local pastor, preacher, go to a little help group, go somewhere, man. Find you somebody that you trust, that love you, that ain't gonna judge you, and they'll help you through your situation. They're gonna be patient enough to help you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about the whole situation, man. Being honest.
Yeah, for sure. It's always somebody out here that can help you. But that bipolar, dementia, um, PTSD, I saw it my whole life. Because my grandma, she had a business where she kept different clients that deal with those illness, that had those illness. She kept them for 30 years, so I saw it my whole life, and man, it's all different forms of this stuff, man. So um, and just be aware if you're around somebody that's dealing with that, say something, speak up, because each one reach one, you know. We ain't out here alone. We got to help somebody.
You're right. And that's how, and that's why, man, we talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? Me and you talk a lot, you know what I'm saying, from day to day. And you know how we talk about building our community, doing stuff for kids, and we always talking about growing and growth as a black people. You know what I'm saying? See, I feel like our black people suffer more than a lot of other people. I can't speak for everybody else, but I just see my black people suffering from all these dang disorder that I talked about tonight. We suffer from all of it.
Yeah, we definitely suffering, man, and especially black men, man. If you can go on social media, you can cut the news on, man. Here lately, it been a whole bunch of black men killing their wives, the girlfriends,
Yeah,
and then killing the kids. There's a whole bunch of that out here, man. So there's a
yeah,
lot of us suffering, man, and a lot of us suffering in silence,
yeah.
and like my friend about the story that I was telling y'all, he was suffering in silence, man, but you could just see it on him, he was begging for help, but man, just get help.
Yep. And that's my message. That's my message to everybody out there tonight. Please, y'all, please just go get help. Like, don't sit there and suffer. Don't sit there and suffer in silence. Go get y'all some help, man. And if you can't find nobody, man, if I'm on YouTube, I had put my email. I put my email in the chat. You can email me or whatever. We can link up or whatever. I can talk to you, whatever. Like you just need somebody to talk to. I can be that person. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been there to that point where I feel like giving up on myself. I know exactly what it. I know exactly how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about just helping people, man. That's all. That's all it's about. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
but
but like you said, man, I think black people, black men, we suffering a lot, man, especially coming from, slavery wasn't too far away, Jim Crow wasn't too far away.
right,
A lot of this stuff, man, is still stem back from that, man. It's still in us systematically. We've been oppressed the way we is, and then the way the laws and stuff um still keeping us bound, man. So it's a lot out here on us, especially black men. So if you're a female out here, you got a husband or son or brother, and you checking out their life, just play pay close attention to him. Talk to
right,
him.
right,
Don't be so tough on him. Don't beat him
right,
down because the world already doing it. You
right.
know.
That facts, man. That facts. The world is, man. I'm telling you, man. That world we live in don't love you, dog. So
Not at all.
we got to be able to help or live for each other. We got to be able to do that for each other, man. We got to.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But I appreciate you coming through, man, and everything like that, man. I really do appreciate it, bro. You've been rocking with me for a minute, bro. Hey, you been seeing my journey, man, on the YouTube thing, man. And you know, it feels good to have people that I know personally support me from the beginning up to now. And I'm still climbing, but man, you know, it's just good to see your own people on here, bro.
Yes, sir. Keep it going, man. Keep going and growing.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's what I'm trying to do, man. And that's why I'm gonna keep this show going with the Get It Off Your Chest Tuesday talk. Because you never know, man. It might be somebody that might chime in that might need help, man. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna just start the show and stop it. I'm gonna try to keep this going every Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Definitely, man. I'm gonna go ahead and drop down, man. I'm gonna let somebody else come up.
I'm probably finna shut it down, man, cause you know I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work in a couple hours, so you know.
Okay. All right, bro.
All right, man. Be easy, man. Thank you for coming, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. But yeah, man. I appreciate everybody for coming out tonight, rocking with me. Colonix, you know what I'm saying? You got my email. Yeah, you know, just hit me up on my email and yeah, we can you know what I'm saying, we can talk about the whole thing about, whatever. We can talk about this whole thing about the mental illness and bringing awareness to different things like this and stuff like that. Hopefully next time you'll be able to come on the panel. I think I just added you as a I think I just added you as a moderator too on my channel. Um, I think I just did. So, I appreciate you for sharing the different things in your life, about your brother and everything. 'Cause a lot of people don't get on the YouTube and they talk about stuff like that. They don't want to be vulnerable, you know. But I'm just a transparent guy. I'm very transparent when it comes to my past and stuff like that. So I'm very transparent, and I just feel like maybe my testimony can help somebody else in whatever walk of life they going through right now. So that's all I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? With this show right here on Tuesday. This is what I'm trying to do. So before I leave, I wanted to let everybody know that you are loved and surround yourself with people that love you back. You know what I'm saying? Love yourself first, but also surround yourself with people that love you back. Surround yourself with positivity. That you know what I'm saying your purpose is definitely that my purpose is definitely awareness and prevention. Your testimony definitely will. Yeah, thank you for that. And I just want everybody to know that, man. Just don't hold that stuff in. Talk to somebody, seek help. Like I said, I've said it many times. Um, Cola Nix done gave y'all the different hotline numbers in the chat. Y'all go back and y'all just, you know what I'm saying? Go to these little groups. You might can go to a little group if you can't call the hotline, the suicidal hotline. Go to a little group thing where you can talk to some people that going through some of the same thing. Somebody might can help you, and that's all. That's what it's about. That's what it's about, man. We gotta start spreading more love out here in the world, man. Cause the world already, it's fucked up. So we gotta help each other. We gotta love each other. It's okay to get on YouTube and argue with this person, that person. It's okay sometimes. Hey, sometimes you just expressing your emotion, but sometimes it's just best to, what I'm saying, let things go because you might trigger something in yourself or you might trigger something in them and things can get out of hand. So with that being said, man, I wanna just thank everybody that came out tonight. There's too many names on here for me to name. But I just want to thank everybody. That's why I won't miss nobody. I thank everybody for the support, for the love, for reaching out. The people that did come up on the panel, thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. We're gonna continue to rock out. Make sure y'all come back Friday night. Um, I'm I'm doing I call it Freaky Friday. We just gonna vibe out. We just gonna vibe out, y'all. Um, no, I don't mind. Yeah, you can share me, man. Just um, I can let me see. Maybe I can drop my link. I can drop my link in the chat or whatever. That way you can subscribe to my channel and everything like that. And you can just let people know about my channel and stuff like that. So that way, yeah, you can just shout me out there. I'm all for it. Just let people know about my channel. I don't really jump into all that drama stuff. I don't really have all that going on my panel. My panel, my channel is more civilized. I'm still growing over here. I'm not a big YouTube channel. But I try to conduct my channel a certain way. We not doing a whole lot of drama over here. We're not finna do all that over talking and stuff like that. But y'all make sure y'all come back Friday night, 8 o'clock p.m. I will be doing Freaky Friday where we're gonna vibe out. I will have an open panel for people that do want to come up and cause it's supposed to be sex talk. We just ask random questions about relationships and stuff like that. What you do in the bedroom, stuff like that. Just little simple stuff. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to talk about it or whatever like that. And but if not, we're gonna vibe out like we did last Friday. And y'all make sure y'all have some songs ready to put down in the chat room, and we're gonna vibe out, and we just gonna listen to that music. We're gonna dance. We're gonna drink. We're gonna do all that together Friday night. So y'all be easy. Y'all have a great night. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be blessed, less stress, and I wish y'all much success out there, man. It's your boy Ron Uncut, and I'm out. Peace.